Welcome to an overview session on significant features of QuickBooks Online. Myself Kanchan and Parag will take you through some gainful features especially for professionals, consultants and technical service providers. So starting with the main feature which every professional looks for, that is tax compliance. In QuickBooks Online, using tax is very easy. We can quickly set up tax by just specifying few things. For example, registration number, filing starting period, filing frequency and tax payment frequency. Further, you can ignore this. If you don't have that, just don't put that number and set up your tax. By providing just this much information, tax will get enabled with default applicable tax rates, which we can check from here. For service tax, we have rates available over here. Further, it is flexible enough to give you an option new tax to create new additional tax code if required by anyone. Okay, now these tax rates we can use in all these voucher types. For example, you will go to a particular voucher type and here it will give you a tax column where you can select that particular rate which you need and save that, and on the basis of these things it will generate reports automatically. You can go to report section and check out for manage tax. Here it will give you a complete tax liability report. Apart from that, it also gives you individual ST input and ST output reports. Moreover, we can customize these reports as per our requirement. Whatever changes we require, that we can run, and also we have a command wherein I can save the customization if it required by me every time. So let's say I'm adding it to my custom group so that it will be available in my custom report section separately. To check the same, I can go to reports, my custom reports, and check out my tax liability report. We can also schedule reports. Suppose I need to send it through mail, so I'll go to this edit section and I will say set the email schedule for this group, and I will enter the details and subject line to whomever I want to send, and then I can save that schedule. What QuickBooks will do, it will attach the report as an Excel file if enabled this, and will send this report to the concerned person, to the specified person. And very soon we are also coming up with ST, that is service tax e-filing utility. Let us use this tax now in our estimate and invoice. Usually professionals used to send quotations to their clients, for which QBO has estimate voucher type. Using estimate voucher type, we can prepare a quotation. For example, I have to send one estimate to my customer. So the simple steps I will use is, for what I'm providing consultancy, so I'll just make an estimate and save it, and now when I will go to invoice, it will simply ask me whether I want to use this estimate or not. The moment I'll put the name of the client, I'll get an estimate into the list. I added the same. Here I can email it directly on this email address, or I can take a printout, or I can put my terms condition, and I have attachment option also. Doing this, my invoice is generated, which is showing me this preview. But suppose I don't like the format, then QBO is flexible enough to give you that also. You just go to the settings button, custom form styles, and you can edit from here. You have some templates available. You can put your logo, change the appearance, activities, whatever you require or not require. Just save that, and suppose if you don't like any of these formats, then it also gives you an option here in QuickBooks Labs to import your own format. So using your own format, you can, like using this feature import style, you can import your own format and design your estimates and invoices. Let's move to the next feature, that is online banking. To get updated on bank transaction is main requirement of every individual, but because of some busy routine, professionals fail to get the same. Here, QuickBooks helps in getting updated online passbook along with QuickBooks records itself by using this connect to bank button. Once you will connect your bank account over here by simply providing your bank credentials, it will connect your bank account, and then as a result in the transaction banking tab you will get all deposits and withdrawal updates. And if suppose someone doesn't want to connect bank directly, you also have an option to upload your CSV file. For that, just take the file which you have received from your bank website, simply save in your folder and browse it from here. For example, here I am having one file, OLB file upload, which I am browsing and which I am using over here. It will simply ask me which bank ledger you want to use, which should be there in QuickBooks. Suppose if you have not created, then I can create it now also with the help of add new. Here I have to be very specific in selecting account type and detail type. Your detail type should be proper, if it is a savings account or it is a current account. Just specify that and save this. Another important thing here is you have to be very specific about the format. The date format should equal to your system date format. If your system date format and this will vary, it will give you an error. So you have to match both this, and then whatever you want to upload here, simply select that and say next, and all your transactions will get uploaded over here. So in an easy way you will get all your transactions here even without connecting to bank, or else you can go to connect also. Now here again QuickBooks offers you some options which makes your work very easy. For example, these are the entries which you need to book in QuickBooks. So simply click on that, and from here directly you can add in easy steps, and those will be reflected in your profit and loss accounts or in all other financial reports. Apart from add, it also gives you match option. That is for if you have booked already an entry in QBO, you will find a match here and match both the transactions, with the help of which your reconciliation which you are going to do from here will become very easy. So when we are talking on time saving features, so the next which comes into the picture is templates. QuickBooks basically offers template facility wherein any of your voucher type, whatever you are making, for example I am booking my expenses which are recurring in nature. I usually used to pay by bank and my payment method is through check, and these are my computer and internet expenses which I used to make every month. So simply I will include this entry that I have to make payment for this monthly. So book an entry for me. For that I have make recurring option, using which I can create a scheduled template. Here I can type the name and say that schedule it for monthly. On 1st of every month it should be passed automatically. Starting date should I have to mention, and if you need, you can specify the end date or leave it blank. So now QuickBooks will do this entry every time, every month on its own. No one has to bother about this, and hence it's saving a lot of time, and you will never feel like your expenses are getting missed out, since QuickBooks will take care of it. And for some expenses which are recurring in nature but amount is not fixed, so for that also it has an option of unscheduled templates. For example, our electricity expenses, our telephone expenses, then our regular expenses, those all you can include. And here you can say, like, this is my administrative general expenses, and here I can say make recurring but unscheduled template. Okay, so now in this unscheduled template, I can simply save a template, and this amount I can change every time. And from where to use the same, for that QuickBooks had given option in settings, a recurring transaction. Just we have to use it. Okay, we will just use it, and this entry will make changes. We need to add some accounts, we need to change the amount, and then we will save it. So now once it is saved, expenses, we can use directly templates from here, and make a use of templates. Coming to the next feature, which is also very important for professionals, that is to track segment wise reports. For the same, what QuickBooks gives you is classes feature. Classes feature is available here in settings button, in company settings, and QuickBooks gives you classes option, using which we can, in any of the invoices or expense entries or in all voucher types, we can specify to which, like for example invoice, then through which class, through which segment this has been performed. Then it also gives us reports on the basis of the same. When we'll go to all list, it will tell us classes wise reports also. Next feature, which is also important for professionals, is to track segment wise reports. For the same, QuickBooks has given in its company settings classes option. Using this classes option, in any of the invoice or expense, we can track that what a particular segment is using, what is which segment role is involved in this invoice or in this expense. So in every voucher type we have this class option. Not only this, then class wise reporting, if I require, that also I can get from all list reports. Here I will ask for my class report, and QuickBooks gives me a detailed report along with the same options, like we can customize the reports, we can export the report to Excel, have it with us offline, or we can print, email. All these commands are given with these reports also. Coming to next feature, which is a core business requirement, that is reports. What special thing QBO provides as far as reports are concerned is 60 plus customizable reports, which can be saved and scheduled as per the requirements. If we'll go to the all reports section, it gives us section wise reporting, and in every section you have detail about those particular topic. For example, in accounts receivable we have customer related reports. All these 60 reports, as I mentioned, can be customized, and here you can sort it as per your requirement. You can add or remove the columns, and then if this is your prime requirement which you need every time, you can save this customization, which can be then viewed from this my custom reports, as I have saved one when we were doing tax option, and we have already seen that we can also schedule this. So all these more than 60 reports can be customized, can be saved, and if required you can export it to Excel and keep it offline with you. In that, again, some advanced reports have developed by QuickBooks that had been introduced is management reports, and then a very new advanced features in reporting, which is given here in settings button by QBO, which you can open from QuickBook Lab, that is redesigning reports. The sorting which we are doing in our customized part, you can do with the help of redesigning reports, which will be in a professional way. We can check out this demo, that if selected any reports, here you can say now you require month wise, or you require profit and loss in a different way. So the sorting you can change, not only total but you need only monthly, so it will give you monthly in a very professional design. You can get the reports. So redesigning is very helpful for a professional customizing of reports in a very easy step. Now, apart from these desktop features, it also provides some handy features, that is mobile applications, which can be used to book your estimate, invoice and expenses, etc. directly from your cell phone, which you can download from your app store. Hopefully, we gave some clarity on special features of QuickBooks Online as per your stream. Further, you can explore it more by using your trial accounts. Thank you.